Let's go with that one. She looks docile enough. Old Tom, taking such a pretty thing home. Can she even do any chores? She'd just be a waste of rations.
Based on my predecessor's memories, the squad I'm stuck with right now is the absolute worst in Breakwater City. To survive this hellhole with some dignity, brute force alone won't cut it.
Don't touch my lady! Get away!
You little mutt! Ungrateful bitch! Since I can't have your lady, you'll come back with me for some fun.
Miss, help me! Miss, help me! Miss, run!
Hey, what are you doing? You want to pick her? Take my advice. She's no good. She's from a disgraced family in Capital City. She's as frail as a baby chick. A little rough play tonight and she might drop dead.
Disgraced family?
Yeah, name's Goodwin, I think. Anyway, these rich girls are useless. They can't work and have a bad temper.
Women from noble families like her, even when they're disgraced, the knowledge in their heads, the rules they know, it's all priceless.
Hey, where are you going? To pick up scraps?
Anyone else hasn't picked yet? Take the rest straight to the laundry house. Stand up. Are you deaf? Want to slit your wrists with that? Miss the vein and you won't die. You'll just lie in your own filth, rotting for 3 days straight, and get dragged off by wild dogs. Get up if you want to live. Walk a bit. Are you deaf or crippled? Wasting my damn time.
I can walk.
Then get up. Fine. I'll take this woman.
Charles, did you get your brain bashed in?
Choosing a twig. Better off picking the one missing an ear.
You must be out of your damn mind, picking up trash like this.
Charles, are you sure? She's a disgraced official's daughter, Evelyn Goodwin, from the Goodwin family. I'm sure. All right, put your thumbprint here and take her. But I'm warning you up front. No returns once you take her. If she dies, that's your own tough luck. Can you walk?
I am done.
Since you can't walk, just hold still.
Charles, stop right there!
What is it, Sergeant?
Charles! Don't you know the rules? The best goods go to the superiors first. Do I really have to teach you that?
Charles, I told you not to get any ideas about this woman. Here in the camp, might makes right. No matter how pretty she is, taking her back will just get the officer's attention. You'll end up getting cucked sooner or later.
So what are you suggesting, Sergeant?
I'll reward you with that sturdy one. As for the one in your arms, she's too skinny. I'll take care of her for a few days.
You're too kind, Sergeant. Your concern for your men, I truly appreciate it. This woman is very weak. This 50 cents, consider it a loan from you, Sergeant. I'll buy you a drink later.
That punk is crazy, snatching food right from my mouth. Mark, why didn't you beat him up? Well, if it weren't for the fact he just came back to life, I would have thrashed him. What are you all looking at? Get back to work. So weird. Why does he act like a totally different person?
Eat. What? Too dirty for you? Enough. Put away whatever's in your sleeve. I brought you back here not to ask for trouble, and I have no interest in forcing a woman who wants to die. Do you understand me?
What do you want?
Eat it so you have energy to work.
What work?
Patch up this broken armor. No sleep until it's fixed. And no food either. There's water over there. Clean yourself up. I don't like dirty women. It ruins my appetite. Don't even think about running. It's full of hungry wolves outside. You won't make it 2 miles before they tear you apart. And don't even think about dying. If you die in my room, I'll strip you naked and hang you from the flagpole.
You are not exactly clean yourself.
Finished mending?
I finished most of it. The leather's too stiff. I couldn't pierce some spots. So I wrapped it twice with double thread.
Not bad. It'll do. Go make the bed. Able to swallow your pride. I'd say you've got some grit. Come here. Sit. What's your name?
Goodwin. Evelyn Goodwin.
Can you write?
Yes.
Then can you keep books?
I have. The butler did it at home, but I can do it.
From now on, you are my property. As long as you obey and work hard, if I'm eating meat, you won't just get broth. With me here, no one will bully you. But there is one rule. Don't cause me any trouble, and don't push my limits.
I'll remember that. Charles.
All right, starting tomorrow, you'll join the women in the camp and work with them.
It's freezing today. So, this is the precious little rich girl.
What are you waiting for? How are you going to work tomorrow if you don't sleep?
Look at her. So shameless. Good thing she ended up with Charles, that quiet guy. If she landed in my man's hands.
I'm freezing. Hurry and get me some hot water for my feet and warm up the bed.
Chuck, you sure are lucky. You picked the absolute best. Give it to me straight. Are these highborn ladies really better than our village wives? More tender and sweet?
What the hell? Who's there? Charles Reed, get up. Let us borrow your new wife to sing a song for the boys. Charles Reed, are you deaf? Stop hiding! Miss Goodwin, right? Come out and sing a song for me. If it's good, you can have this half a biscuit.
Looks like Mark Mason has to go. But in the army, assaulting an officer is a death sentence. I need to find a way. Calm down, Mark. She's just a woman. It's no big deal. But she just got here. I haven't trained her yet. She doesn't know the rules. I don't want her ruining your fun.
You're acting weird.
What do you mean, Mark?
Cut the crap. I want to hear her sing right now. What? Too reluctant to share?
Of course not, Mark. We can play with women anytime, but I've got something way more exciting to offer you.
Good stuff? What good stuff could you have?
In yesterday's battle, that Grey Wolf raider who was trampled to death by a horse, remember him? Before I got knocked out, in the lining of his inner clothes I felt something hard. It was a shiny gold badge. I didn't dare say anything when I woke up today, afraid the lieutenant commander would confiscate it, so I buried it in the back trench.
You're not messing with me?
I wouldn't have the guts to lie to you. It's late at night, and it's off a dead man. I didn't dare dig it up alone, afraid of the bad luck. The lion's share belongs to you, Mark. As for me, whatever crumbs fall from your fingers is plenty.
You're a smart kid. Lead the way. If you pull any tricks, I'll break your legs.
Yes, of course. After you, Mark.
Where's Sergeant Mason?
He said it's too windy, and this place is too cramped. Went to Rose Parlor to see his favorite girl. He's not coming back tonight.
Rose Parlor? He's got cash and didn't tell us? Could have taken us along. What a cheapskate!
Long as he comes back. Go to sleep. We got drills tomorrow.
Under the new Albion military code, if there's a death in the army, who investigates it?
The military clerk.
The military clerk? What's their monthly pay?
By new Albion regulations, a military clerk is unranked. They make 6 silver pieces a month.
Let's sleep.
Where is it? Are we there yet?
Right up ahead, under that big rock.
This mud is frozen solid. You buried it so deep without even bringing a tool.
What are you yelling for? The roosters haven't even crowed yet.
Someone's dead! Sergeant Mason fell to his death in a ditch.
Don't be afraid. What a nuisance.
Mark Mason seems so sharp normally. How do you drink cheap booze and fall into a ditch? He just died and left the mess. I gotta find a replacement and report the loss.
Hit his head on a rock and snapped his neck. Captain Chapman, I think this was just a drunken fall.
A fall it is. Bury him quickly. Get him out of my sight.
Martin, Mr. Lewis. Biting wind today. Thanks for your hard work.
You from Mark Mason's squad?
Yes, sir. I'm Charles Reed. Mark's passing was sudden. Our squad is without a leader. I'm afraid it might hold up Mr. Lewis and Martin's duties. I may not be much, but I'd like to help share your burden.
Martin, you've got such a sharp kid in your squad. You train your men well. I'll be sure to put in a good word with the lieutenant commander.
You flatter me, Mr. Lewis. Charles Reed is indeed a promising one under my command. I've always had my eye on him, but unfortunately, he was always kept down by Mark Mason. Since Mr. Lewis thinks so highly of you, Charles, Mark Mason's squad is now yours to lead. You're a smart guy. You should know what a smart guy needs to do.
Thank you for the promotion, Martin. Thank you for the support, Mr. Lewis. Rest assured, Martin, I know exactly how things work. Any tokens of appreciation, I certainly won't forget you two gentlemen. This is Sergeant Mason's wife. They have no kids.
I see. Then follow the rules. Send her to the Justice Bureau for reassignment.
Don't think Martin's word makes you a big shot. By seniority or by skill? Since when in this squad do you call the shots? Mark Mason just died and you want his spot? Piss off!
Starting today, this spot is mine. This meat is mine. Who agrees? Who objects?
Object my ass. You're a fucking coward. You think you can boss me around?
Get out of the way.
Looks like you got a problem. Now that Mark's gone, in this squad, I call the shots. Mark used to eat the meat, and we couldn't even get a drop of the broth. Stick with me. And as long as we're alive, everyone gets a piece of meat.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sergeant Reed.
See? I knew it. I mean, Sergeant Reed is a stand-up guy. I'm with you from now on.
Fuck you!
The meat's gone, but I'm always fair. Here's some broth. If you drink it, I'll pretend nothing happened today.
This punk Mark Mason's death, he's definitely behind it.
Answer me. This broth, are you drinking it or not? Will you drink or not?
I'll drink!
Aren't you worried he'll snitch to the captain?
He won't dare. Guys like him, once you beat them enough, they know who the master is. Besides, 2 taels of silver speak way louder than his big mouth.
2 tails?
Tomorrow you'll start work at the laundry house. Lots of women there, lots of drama. Just remember, you're the sergeant's woman. If anyone messes with you, just remember their name, and let me know.
What are you looking at? You want to lose those eyes? Newbies need to learn the rules. This pile is from the infirmary. Bandages and dead men's shrouds. You'll wash the dirtiest ones. If they aren't clean, you can forget about lunch. Stop acting so high and mighty. See that? I heard she used to be a rich lady from Capital City. But down here, she still has to wash the grunt's dirty underwear.
I heard last night she even had meat.
Oomph. That meat? She definitely earned it by working hard in bed.
Hurry up. Stop dawdling. Believe it or not, I'll throw you in the river to feed the fish.
Maggie!
Ah! Don't hit me! I'll wash them right away!
Maggie.
Miss?
Eat up. Don't let them see.
Miss, you should go. Don't let Big Mouth Alden see you. That beast. Last night he kept asking around about you. He swore that sooner or later, Miss, don't let him catch you.
What are you doing over there? Slacking off? Move it!
Did someone wrong you? Did they bully you?
Charles, I beg of you, please save Maggie. Charles, please save Maggie.
Maggie? The girl from yesterday?
Yes, I saw her today. She's almost beaten to death. That big mouth Alden, he's a monster. He's torturing Maggie. Charles, I owe you my life. I know I shouldn't ask for this, but Maggie, she tried to save me. That's why she was taken. I'm begging you, if you just bring her back, I'll do anything. Even if you make me sleep with other men. As long as we can get her back, I'm willing to do it.
For a servant girl, you want me to go against Big Mouth Alden, who outranks me. My foundation here is still weak. It's quite a risk. Sleep with other men? Evelyn Goodwin, what do you take yourself for? And what kind of man do you think I am? My woman. Even if she's just a bed warmer, will never be given to another man. Get up, wipe your tears. All this crying, it's bad luck.
Charles?
Shut up. Big Mouth Alden is a staff sergeant now, and I'm just a sergeant. His higher rank can crush us. If I go demand her back now, it'll only get her killed. But if that girl is truly as loyal as you say, she's worth keeping. After all, these days, loyal servants are rare. Be patient. As for Big Mouth Alden's head, I've got my eyes on it too. The time just isn't right. Let's get to sleep. To save her, we have to keep our heads.
Mm-hmm.
This damn weather. Looks like it's gonna snow hard.
Julian, where the hell have you been hiding?
Sir Sergeant Turner,
Cut the crap! 50 taels of silver, due today! My men watched you for 3 days, and you haven't paid back jack shit! Julian, are you gonna cough up the money, or should I chop you up to feed the dogs?
Jack, I really don't have the money. Those 50 taels, I just can't pay it back.
No money? Then we do it my way! Let me borrow your woman for a few days, and this debt, we'll call it even.
If you take my woman, the 50 taels are wiped clean?
Julian, what did you say?
I'm gonna die. And you won't save me. It's just sleeping with a few guys for one night. It won't kill you.
Let me go. Julian, you animal. Let go.
Sergeant Turner, isn't this going a bit too far? Too far? He's the one who agreed to use his woman to pay the debt. It's a mutually agreed deal. Who the hell are you to butt in?
Julian, you animal. You're a monster.
Ah!
Who said you could start a fight in my room?
Charles Reed, a newly promoted sergeant like you, dares to meddle in my business. He willingly agreed to pay his debt with his wife. This is a mutual agreement. Who are you to butt in?
His 50-tael debt. I'll buy it.
With this piece of junk? Charles! Do I look like a beggar to you?
Now, the debt is mine. Any objections?
No objections.
Then get lost. On my turf, even a dog, without my permission, no one else can touch. Got it? Those 50 taels, you owe me now. Until it's paid off, your life is mine. And your wife answers to me too.
Yes. Sergeant Reed, I swear I'll pay it back.
From today on, if you dare lay a finger on her again, I'll end you.
Okay.
Don't be afraid, sister.
This kid. What happened to Mark? He probably really did it.
Fall in. Orders just came in. Grey Wolf scouts are prowling around Wolf River. The higher-ups want us to rebuild the abandoned Tower 7 as a lookout for the camp.
Tower 7? Isn't that by Grim Ravine?
That place is wide open. A cliff at its back. Wolf River in the front. When the Grey Wolf raid, that's their very first stop.
Going there is feeding the wolves. Whoever goes is dead meat.
Quiet. To guard the watchtower, we need one squad. All veterans draw lots. Red stays, black goes.
God bless us. I don't want to go. Ancestors, protect me, please, not me! What are we gonna do?
Whoever draws black takes their squad. Whoever gets the black lot. Take your men and get your asses to Grim Ravine. Anyone tries to back out, I'll chop off your head right now.
Oh man, thank the heavens. This isn't right. This has to be a mistake. Lieutenant Commander, I can't go. I have an old leg injury. I'll pay you. 10 taels. No, wait, 20 taels. Please send someone else.
Orders are orders. You think this is a farmer's market? Tomorrow morning, if I don't see you leave the camp, I'll chop you to pieces myself.
Sergeant, our squad got lucky. Didn't draw it. Big Mouth Alden is dead meat. Serves him right for all his dirty deeds.
Yeah, got lucky. Head back inside. I got something to do.
Who let you in? Got a death wish?
Alden, take it easy. Heard you're heading to Grim Ravine to strike it rich. Came to see you off.
Charles, you here to mock me? I'll cut you down right now.
Cut me down. Who's gonna take your place at Grim Ravine?
What did you say?
I said, this suicide mission, I'll go for you.
You mean it? You're really willing to die?
I never joke around. But I have 3 conditions.
Whatever you want, it's yours. Money, women, just name it.
First, I want the girl named Maggie.
Done. She's yours. Kid Maggie is useless anyway. Just take her.
Second, I want 2 sets of leather armor, the iron-scaled ones. Don't try to fool me with trash. I know your squad has the good stuff.
Deal. I'll give you mine and get you a new one.
Third, go talk to your uncle in charge. Change the roster. That part, you handle yourself.
Okay, no problem. As long as you go. I'll go find my uncle now.
Then it's a deal.
Maggie? Is that you? Maggie!
Miss!
Stop crying. Crying won't heal those wounds.
You!
What did you promise him?
It's nothing. Big Mouth Alden won't go to Grim Ravine. I'll go instead.
Sergeant! What did you say? You're going to Grim Ravine? Then what about us?
We're a squad. Naturally, we go together.
We're dead. We're doomed. That place is a death trap. We'll just be wolf food. Sergeant, are you crazy? Just for a maid? You're getting us all killed.
Charles, you shouldn't have done this. All for Maggie, risking yourself and everyone else's lives.
Who says it's a death trap? It's a land with no rules. Over there, your blade is king. No bowing to the lieutenant. No worrying about someone stealing your women at night. I told you, no one touches my people. If they do, they pay the price. This time I traded Grim Ravine for her. Next time, I'll take Big Mouth Alden's head to avenge you.
Charles, on this trip to Grim Ravine, even if we walk through hell, For this life, I'm yours while I live, and yours when I die.
Don't just stand there. Pack your things. Bring everything you can. Tomorrow morning, we break camp. One man's poison is another man's treasure. At Grim Ravine, I'll make you all rich.
Here are your rations. 5 sacks of old rice, and 3 bags of black beans. These 2 beasts might be a bit old, but they can still carry some weight. Once you head to Grim Ravine, whether you make it back or not is up to fate.
Mr. Cole, the sand in this rice, isn't it a bit much? I mean, my men are heading to Grim Ravine, risking our necks for the higher-ups. If we can't even get a full meal, when we meet the Grim Reaper, it'll be hard to put in a good word for you.
All right. Go to the back storeroom. I'll add 2 bags. No sand. Also, in the corner, there are 4 shovels and picks. If you want them, take them too.
Thank you, sir.
Sergeant, with just these supplies, will we make it through the winter?
We're not finished yet. We still need a guy from the labor camp. With just the 4 of us, if things go south, no one can hold the line.
Who else wants to steal food? I'll beat you to death, you bastard.
What did this guy do?
He stole a bun. This big brute is Monty Gale. He's a mute and a lunatic. He's been here half a year and already injured 2 guards. If he hadn't been drugged and tied up today, no one would dare touch him. Oh my God.
Help!
Don't move if you want to live. Kill him. And you'll die too. Save your breath. Come kill Grey Wolf soldiers with me.
Sir,
Kill him!
kill this maniac. He's out of his mind.
This bastard dares to kill! Someone, come quick, hack him to pieces!
Hold on. This man. I'm taking him.
You're taking him? This bastard just now almost bit me to death. This ain't over. He must die.
If he dies here, you'll have to deal with the body. Why bring trouble upon yourself? Here's 100 coins. Consider it your medical fee. I'll take him to Grim Hollow. Saves him from staying here and causing you trouble. All right?
Fine. Count yourself lucky, you bastard, to meet someone blind enough to take you. Take him away. Don't let us see him again.
Eat. Eat it. Follow me. From now on, your life is mine. Find a coat of mine, put it on him. Move out! Is this the place we're supposed to guard?
How's this a watchtower? It's practically a mass grave.
Back in the Breakwater Battalion, life was rough, and we got bullied. But at least we had a roof over our heads. Here, we also gotta watch out for Grey Wolf riders popping up.
I'm done. I'm seriously done.
I'm leaving. I'd rather be a mountain bandit than be wolf bait out here. That bastard Big Mouth Alden just sent us here to die.
One more step, and you're a deserter. By New Albion military code, those who desert will be executed.
Sergeant, we really can't hold this place. Look at this hellhole. There isn't even a door. With the few of us and a woman in tow, aren't we just free meat for the Grey Wolf Riders?
Can't hold it? What a joke. This land belongs to Charles Reed now. If I say we can hold it, even the Grim Reaper himself can't take you away.
Charles, I believe in you.
Listen up, everyone. If you don't want to die, get moving right now. Before it gets completely dark, patch up that roof. Fill in those cracks in the wall. From today onwards, here is our home. Step outside. And even if I don't kill you, there are wolves, bandits, and Grey Wolf Riders. You'll just die much faster than staying here.
Screw it. We're dead either way. Might as well die indoors. Sergeant, the roofs are covered with straw mats, weighed down with rocks to block the wind.
Let's assign the rooms. The biggest one, Evelyn and I will take. Tiger, you and Sam brought your wives. Take the 2 rooms on the left.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant?
You and Monty take the right room.
Sergeant, can we switch? I'm scared.
Scared of what? Monty won't eat you. One more word, and you'll sleep outside. The last room, you 2 take it, to look after Maggie's wounds.
Charles.
No need.
What are you looking at?
At our future. Any regrets?
No regrets. In Capital City, I was just someone's caged bird. But here, it's hard, but I finally feel alive. Besides, with you here, it feels like home.
Are Miss Goodwin's standards really this low? A few busted stone caves are all it takes? Don't worry, this grim hollow is where our rise begins. One day, I'll take back the Goodwin mansion for you.
Charles.
Since you call this place home, then tonight, you'd better pay me some rent.
Tommy, kill!
Scared the hell out of me.
Hand it over.
He spoke.
This maniac isn't mute. He can talk.
Everyone's still breathing. Not bad. You all got guts. These blind fools, knowing we just moved and are short on supplies. They came in the middle of the night just to bring us gifts, strip them clean, fur coats, boots, money pouches, don't even leave them their belts. Go outside and see if there are any horses left. We're not getting any sleep tonight. Light the lamps.
Holy cow. These are Grey Wolf steeds. Look at those legs. We hit the jackpot.
What a beauty! Come to Papa!
Just a lowly beast. Good boy. Smarter than some.
Warm! Damn, it's warm! These souls beat our crappy sandals 100 times over!
This meat is so good.
Old Julian, that thing you got is carved with the Grey Wolf totem. You hide that on you, and if you run into a New Albion border patrol, you'll be branded a spy if they find it, beheaded on the spot. If you're tired of living, then keep it.
Of course not, Sergeant. I was just wiping the dust off for you.
Thought this place was a dead end. Didn't expect it to be a gold mine. These 3 leather coats stink. Rowdy Matt, you guys wash them tomorrow. Whoever earns merits gets to wear them. The beef jerky and the loose silver. Split them evenly. It's your reward for risking your lives tonight.
Thank you, Sergeant!
Those scimitars, and these 3 horses. Evelyn, you manage them. Put the swords in the armory. Come get one if yours breaks. As for those 3 horses, they're our legs, and our key to staying alive. They need to be fed well. How much beans they eat daily, you keep the ledger. If anyone dares to steal their feed, that's breaking our legs. Anyone breaks my legs, I'll chop off their hands.
Rest assured, Charles, if even a single bean is missing, you can hold me responsible.
Alright, let's break it up!
Break it up my ass. Got your bellies full, got your share of the loot, and you think you can just sleep soundly now? Since these 3 scouts slipped in here, it means someone else is watching us. When dawn comes and they don't report back, take a guess. Will the next batch be 3 or 30? If you don't want to die, get your asses out there right now. Grab your shovels. While it's still dark, set up traps in front of this watchtower. I want this place dug out so those wolf cubs step into a one-way trip to the Grim Reaper. Move it if you want to live. Tiger, that pit is too shallow. Are you making stairs for the Grey Wolves' horses? Dig 3 feet deeper, fill the bottom with spikes. If they can't pierce a horse's belly, I'll bury you in it instead.
Sergeant! This frozen ground is harder than iron! My hands are rubbed raw!
Perfect. Saves us the digging. We'll just plant you in as a spike. Sam Woods, Billy Woods, spread that dead grass evenly. If I can tell it's a pit, when the Grey Wolves charge in, I'll be the first to kick you down there to cushion their horses' hooves.
With my old bones, I just hurt their horses' hooves anyway.
Follow me up. See that big rock? Loop a rope around it, tie the other end to that stump, then dig out half the dirt underneath. Once we cut the rope, this thing will roll right down like a millstone and block the road below. Good. I'll save an extra drumstick for you.
Miss, can this stuff really kill people?
Yes. Not only can it kill, it will save our lives. Are those rags all torn up?
They are. A whole basket full.
Good. Now, pour this pot into those clay jars. Seal them tight. Remember, don't spill any of it. It catches fire instantly.
One last surprise.
Sergeant, there's more? My fingers are already frozen stiff.
Go. Grab anything that can hold water. Fetch some water from the river and pour it on the road.
Why pour water now? Won't it just freeze?
Obviously, that's exactly what I want. Before they even lay eyes on us, I want them breaking their necks.
If horses step on this, they'll do the splits.
The splits is getting off easy. They'll split right in half. Sergeant, Should we set the ambush now?
Ambush my ass. In this damn weather, not even rabbits leave their holes. You want to lay in the snow all night? Before the Grey Wolves even show up, you'd freeze into ice sculptures. Get your asses back inside. Use this time to boil some hot water and warm yourselves by the fire. Catch some shut-eye. Rest up. You'll need energy to kill at dawn. All right, stop working.
Charles, I'm not tired. I'll stay with you.
Look at your hands. They're shaking. Who are you trying to be tough for? Go inside and sleep. Tomorrow's a fight for our lives. If we all die, you'll need the energy to run. Or if the Grey Wolf Riders catch you, it'll be a fate worse than death.
But a few are still unsealed.
Let them rest. They can finish it later. You don't have to do it all yourself. Get some good rest. After tomorrow's battle, all that loot is waiting for you to count. If you collapse, who's gonna manage my stash? You go sleep too. You're the main force. If you got no energy, how are you gonna push the boulders tomorrow? Stop pretending to sleep. Take a sip. Warm yourself up. Before, in the Breakwater Battalion, they all said you were mute, a madman. But last night I heard you. You can speak. And from your accent, you don't sound like you're from North Cool Road. Sounds more like military slang from the Midland. Since we're in the same boat, our lives are tied together. Let's talk. I'm Monty Gale, captain of the Vanguard. That year, we had a severe drought. Crops in Midland failed completely. The relief funds sent by the court were stolen by that bastard Owen Alden. He pocketed 70%. Of the 48 men under me, 6 starved to death, 11 died of illness. The rest were all wounded and couldn't even get a decent meal. I went to confront Owen Alden. He told me to get lost. I knelt before his tent and kowtowed 3 times. I said, "Commander, the men really can't hold on anymore. Even just half a pound of grain each would do." Owen Alden had his men drag me away, and even had those crippled brothers dragged right out of the barracks, threw them out the gates. It snowed heavily that night. By the next morning when I finally found them, the 3 were huddled together, frozen solid. So I killed him. That same night, I charged into his tent with this blade. He was drinking with his mistresses. When he saw me come in, he tried to draw his sword. I chopped his hand right off. He squealed like a stuck pig. The mistresses ran out screaming. I didn't stop them. I just kept hacking at him. 78 strikes. I counted them. Not a single one less. After killing him, I threw my blade on the ground and sat by his corpse, waiting for death. I knew my life was over, but I felt satisfied. It was worth it. Good kill. But you didn't kill enough. What's the use of killing just one commander? Owen Alden dies. Tomorrow there's an Owen Mason or an Owen Lester. They'll still steal rations and pay. They'll still treat the brothers like cattle. Do you see this world? Those high and mighty people in the court. Which one of them isn't sitting on a pile of bones of people like us? If you don't want to be eaten, you have to be more ruthless than them. Climb higher than them. Climb to a place where they can't reach you. Then, they won't be eating you. You'll be eating them. Follow me. From now on, any unjust official like that will kill every single one we see. Not just kill them, but step on their heads to climb up, until one day, this world, we call the shots. My life is yours, Sergeant. Get up. Save your life, and help me kill more Grey Wolf Riders tomorrow. Get up. Get to work.
What the hell?
Stop yelling! Stop yelling! That maniac smashed the door!
Have a bite.
They're here.
Holy crap! Over 30 of them! And they're regular army! Sergeant! The likes of us! We won't even last a single charge!
We're done for. We should have run last night.
Shut up. You're up.
Me?
Pull this off and the silver is yours. But if you blow it, I'll send you to the Grim Reaper myself.
Help! The Grey Wolf Riders are here! Help!
A lone two-legged sheep, running faster than a rabbit. Take him alive! Ask if this watchtower has anyone else inside. Then we'll feast tonight!
Mommy!
Steady! Steady! Dismount! Infantry formation!
Throw!
Go down and finish them off. Leave no survivors. What are you waiting for?
We're tricked! It's a trap! A trap by those two-legged sheep! Charge! Kill that deserter! Storm the watchtower!
Oh, crap. I took it too far. You can't see me.
That's for bullying us. That's for keeping us awake.
Sam, you talk too much. Just cut them down.
That's for scaring me. I wet my pants. You hear me?
Dirty Southerners! Out of my way! Is he even human?
Good thing he's on our side.
I'm never messing with that maniac. Absolutely never.
Great work out there, Monty! Found them!
Miss!
It's either die or kill. So what if I killed him? To survive? I'd gladly become a monster. Don't be afraid. I'm here.
Is that our sergeant? He's the fucking Grim Reaper.
Why did he play so dumb before? He's like a completely different guy.
He was faking it.
You call that faking it?
That's a damn wolf pretending to be a dog.
Looks like the ones inside are all taken care of. A bit too slow. Be faster next time.
Yes, sir!
Yes, I'll definitely run faster next time. No, I mean kill faster.
Clear the field. Finish them off. No survivors. Pile up their heads. Let anyone thinking of coming think twice.
You got it! Jackpot!
This is worth a fortune.
This one's mine too.
Julian, you hide one more thing. I'll bury you with the Grey Wolf. The Grey Wolf army will cross Grim Ravine in 3 days to strike the Yunshire supply route. An army in 3 days. This Grim Ravine is about to become a meat grinder.
Sergeant!
What is it?
Another batch is here.
Already?
How dare you, colluding with Grey Wolf riders and splitting the loot here? Men, take these spies down. Confiscate the supplies.
Bullshit! We risked our lives for this! Look closely. Those are Grey Wolf corpses. We're the 10th Breakwater Squad.
Still making excuses. Archers, ready. Leave no one alive. Shoot them all.
Don't move. Hold your fire, sir. It's a misunderstanding. I have important intel to report. Just spare my life.
Speak. What secrets are you hiding?
Your life. Nobody move.
What is the meaning of this?
Killing a patrol camp lieutenant.
This is rebellion.
Rebellion? Matthew Quinn wanted to hoard the loot and kill innocents for credit. That is true rebellion. My name is Charles Reed. As long as I secure this blockade for even a day, everyone will share the credit here. What happened today is simple. Mr. Quinn and these brothers unfortunately encountered the Grey Wolf elite and died fighting for their country. And you fought desperately, wiped out the enemy, and avenged Mr. Quinn. Here are 30 Grey Wolf heads. I'll give you 10 of them, enough to report back and get promoted. Take the heads and get promoted, or join Matthew Quinn and die right here with him. The choice is yours.
10 heads. Normally, it'd cost a lot of our brothers' lives. Now, with just a nod, we get them for free. I'm Paul Austin. May I ask your name, brother?
Charles Reed.
Charlie is right. Mr. Quinn indeed died fighting for his country. We arrived too late. It's a tragedy.
Toss 10 heads over.
I won't forget this favor. Until next time, Charlie.
Oh man, that scared me to death. Sergeant, does this mean we've tied the patrol camp to us?
Taking those heads means they agreed to the deal. All right, stop spacing out. Get back to work. 10 heads to buy a way out. This deal is worth it.
Whoa, what's this thing?
Just a dumb rock. Can you even eat it? It's not nearly as practical as half a bag of silver.
This is premium jade. Glossy color, smooth texture. Jade of this quality, even at Treasure Hall in Capital City, would be a top-tier treasure. It could buy a nice courtyard house with plenty to spare.
What? A courtyard house?
Charles, this kind of jade with a wolf totem is usually reserved for royals or top generals of the steppe. That man was likely more than just a Grey Wolf centurion.
Knowing how Grey Wolf operates, they'll definitely come for revenge.
You're just keeping a house in your pocket?
Relax. If we really sell it, you'll get your cut.
Oh boy, we're rich now! Sergeant, does this mean we can form a cavalry unit?
Cavalry my ass. Our crappy stable is so packed, it can only fit 5 horses. Once the blizzard hits tonight, they'll all freeze to death by tomorrow.
What do we do?
Keep the 5 best. Except for this one. Each of you pick one. Take the rest to Yunshire City to trade for food and coin.
Sergeant, the road's blocked. That rock is huge. We can climb over, but the horses can't.
How about we push it? Push my ass. Use your brain. Go. Get some dry wood. Pile it all next to this rock.
Sergeant, are we roasting rocks now?
Cut the crap. Just do as I say. Go. Bring 2 buckets of river water. Splash it on. Heat expands, cold shrinks. Go. Get the sledgehammer we brought. Smash it.
This sergeant, just how much does he know?
I really don't get why he used to play the fool.
Tiger Alden, Julian Shaw, you too. Take the Grey Wolf heads. Wrap them up in their clothes and tie them to the horses' tails. We're heading to Yunshire to report.
Yes, sir. Sergeant, all this horse meat will last us the whole winter. If I knew the watchtower had meat every day, I would have come here way sooner.
All you think about is food. Look at all these horse hides. We can make rugs and coats out of them. We won't have to freeze anymore.
Monty, keep them safe. If any more blind fools show up, you know what to do. Yunshire City. Hope no more blind fools show up.
Where did these beggar soldiers come from?
This is the garrison office. You think you can just barge in here?
10th Breakwater Squad. Sergeant of Squad 10. Tower 7. Charles Reed. I have urgent military intelligence. I request an audience with the Commander-in-Chief.
These days, any stray dog claims they have urgent intel. The commander is in a meeting. He has no time for a lowly sergeant like you. Leave whatever intel you have and go wait back at your post.
The big boss is fine, but the lackeys are a pain. If I leave the intel, they'll just steal all the credit for themselves. Come on, brother, cut me some slack. This really is a matter of life and death. The Grey Wolf Army is making a move right under our noses. If we're late, we'll all take the fall.
Fine, I'll go report it for you. But whether he sees you is entirely up to him. I reported it. Just wait.
Sergeant, it's been all afternoon. Let's head back.
Shut up. Brother, could you report it again? Maybe the commander forgot.
I told you he's busy. No time for you. A mere sergeant. If it's really urgent, just leave the intel, and you can go.
Yunshire's fate is at stake here. If this is delayed, you can't afford the blame. Neither can I. Hey.
You're pushing your luck, aren't you? What? Want to start something here? If you don't get lost right now, I'll break your damn legs. Ah! Mr. Zane! Welcome back, sir!
What is that?
North Cool Breakwater Battalion, Sergeant of Squad 10, Tower 7, Charles Reed. Greetings, sir. These are the heads of Grey Wolf elite riders, 20 in total. There's also a top-secret letter found on the enemy leader. It's of utmost importance. I've waited half a day just to present it personally to the Commander-in-Chief.
Which squad are you with?
10th Breakwater Squad, stationed at Grim Ravine. Grim Ravine.
Interesting. Follow me.
You must be tired, sir. A little tea money to wet your whistle.
In this world, there are plenty who can kill. But those who can kill and know how to act properly are rare.
Yes.
Those who only know reckless bravery usually die the fastest. I think you'll live a long life. Wait here.
Summon Charles Reed.
Wait here. Watch the horses.
Okay.
Private Charles Reed. Greetings, sir. Get up. You claim you have top-secret intel. If you dare use trivial nonsense to fool me, you know the consequences. I wouldn't dare. I found this today, after wiping out some Grey Wolf elite riders on their Centurion. It shows that the Grey Wolf army will move in 3 days through Grim Ravine to ambush Youngshire supply route.
What?
You're saying you wiped out a squad of Grey Wolf elite riders? How many? Sir, including a Centurion. 20 men in total. 20 men.
Just with your rundown watchtower of 5? Charles Reed, faking military merits is a serious crime.
Such a combat ratio. Even my men in the elite Royal Guard might not pull it off. A few grunts in a watchtower? That's pure fantasy. If you don't believe me, sir, please step outside and see. I brought all 20 heads with me. They're right outside. Open them. They really are Grey Wolf elite. This dark horse was the Centurion's steed. I saw how magnificent it was, and thought, only a hero like you, sir, is worthy of it. I brought it especially for you. Good. Excellent. Charles Reed, you're a real talent. Leaving you in that godforsaken watchtower is a waste of your talents. How about this? Don't go back. Stay here at the garrison. I'll make you a platoon leader in my Royal Guard. What do you say? Your generosity, sir, overwhelms me. But my brothers are still at Grim Ravine. Since that place is now a breach for the Grey Wolf riders, someone must guard it. I know the terrain well, so I want to go back and hold that gate for you, sir. What? You think platoon leader is beneath you? Sir.
A tiger belongs in the wild. Keep it in a cage, and it loses its wild edge. The Breakwater Battalion has 20 squads. I think the 10th squad is no longer a fit for Sergeant Reed.
All right. Since you're so determined, Charles, I will grant your wish. Pass down my order. Effective immediately. Establish the 21st Breakwater Squad. I appoint Charles Reed as captain of the 21st Squad. You'll be stationed at Grim Ravine with full authority over its defense. What a commander. Wants his horse to run but won't feed it any hay. But I'm no fool. If I can't get anything up front, I'll take a piece of paper I can cash in. Sir, you run the whole show. I understand your difficulties. I'll recruit the men myself. I'll secure my own supplies. I won't burden the garrison. It's just that, as you know, the Breakwater Battalion is broke. So I humbly ask, please grant me an order, allowing me to return to the battalion to check Lieutenant Lester's old armory. Even if they're rusty, I can sharpen them up to use. Otherwise, if I go back empty-handed, the men I gather will have to use sticks against the Grey Wolf Riders' blades. Before your backup even arrives, we'd all be wiped out. Granted. It's just a bunch of scrap metal anyway. I'll write you a pass. Go pick them out yourself. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. As long as I have a breath left in me, the Grey Wolf Riders will never take a single step past Grim Ravine. Thank you for your support, sir.
Captain Reed, take care of yourself.
Why did you speak up for that kid? Ungrateful brat.
He's got a tiger in his eyes. He's meant for bigger things.
Captain, that was a garrison lieutenant position. Why didn't you take it? Why go back to that broken watchtower to eat sand? Once in the city, as an official, there's wine, meat, and women. Isn't that much better than risking our lives in that hellhole?
What do you know? If I stayed at the garrison office, there would be dozens of officials above me. Even to get a sip of soup, I'd have to kiss up to them. I could be sold out any day. Back at the watchtower, with the title of captain, I'll be the king of my own castle. The Emperor is far away. I'll do what I want, however I want. Build an army, rule our own turf. That's the only way out for guys like us. Hiya!
Sergeant! Captain! Where are the horses? Where's Tiger? Did that kid run off with the horses? Over there!
Sergeant, I let you down. I'm so stupid. The horses! They took all the horses!
Who took them? Grey wolves.
No! If it were them, I wouldn't be alive to see you right now. It was a woman.
A woman?
A woman?
Yeah, wearing a red dress. Pretty good looking, too. Bah. She's a witch. She pretended to be lost in the woods and asked for some water. I figured she's just a woman, and it's freezing out. I just turned to get my canteen. Who knew she'd come from behind and whack me? My guard was down. I was out cold. When I woke up, they already had me strung up in a tree. A dozen of them took all our horses. I messed up. Let's get them back.
Captain, it's just the three of us. There's over a dozen of them.
We killed 20 Grey Wolf elite riders. You scared of some petty thieves? Let's go.
After them.
What did you just call the sergeant? Captain. Our sergeant just got promoted to captain of the 21st Squad.
Does that mean we get to be sergeants?
Keep up. If we don't get the horses back, I'll kill you myself. You can be a sergeant in hell.
That's them. I recognize that flag. Captain, let me call them out. I'm gonna tear that bitch into pieces. Into pieces!
Go ahead.
You cowards up there! Get the hell out here! You dare steal Grandpa Alden's horse? Too scared to show yourself? That bitch in red! Do you have the hots for Grandpa Alden? Come down here! Grandpa will show you a good time!
I thought it was some daredevil. Turns out it's the bear I took down in one move. Your mouth is so foul. Did you just eat shit and forget to wipe?
Clumsy as a bear, all show and no go.
I'll cut you down!
Is that all you got? And you dare challenge me? Go home and practice. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Nice moves, boss. But you stole my horse and beat up my brother. To settle this score, just returning the horse won't cut it. Oh.
Then what do you want? Humph.
Fine horse and a fine lady. But you stole from me. You're in luck. I like this place. You, the horse, and this outpost make a perfect dowry.
You want my dowry? Let's see if you live to take it. Remember, the one taking your miserable life is Scarlet Linwood of Shadow Hill Outpost. So when you meet the Grim Reaper, you'll know who sent you.
Bring it on. Up. Such smooth hands, so delicate. It's a shame you wield a sword. I think you're better suited for fragrant sleeves and incense, and pouring my wine.
You pervert. I'll kill you.
Holy smokes! Captain isn't fighting for his life. He's clearly wife hunting. Look at those moves. He's just rubbing up against the lady.
Are you done? Get off!
Don't move. Boss Linwood, it's a bumpy ride. Careful not to fall. It'd break my heart if you got hurt.
Let me go, you bastard. Assists. Fight me on the ground if you've got the guts.
Still fighting? One more move, and I won't be gentle. Or maybe you want to stay here in front of all these guys and put on a steamy show? I really don't mind letting them see how the boss of Shadow Hill gets so well behaved in a man's arms.
What do you want?
Ha ha ha. What do I want? Didn't I just say it? I want you. But I'm not the type to force things. Those dozen horses, I'll leave them with you. Don't skimp on the feed. Keep them well fed for me. Remember, I'm Charles Reed. Tomorrow at this time, I'll be back for my horses. And while I'm at it, I'll pick up my girl.
bastard. Close the gate! Close the damn gate! If he ever comes back, shoot him.
Cute.
Pervert, that bastard. I, Scarlett Linwood, have never taken such crap in my life. This is an outrage. An absolute outrage.
Boss! I'll take some men down right now. That pretty boy dared to touch your waist. I'm gonna chop his hands off and feed them to the dogs. I'll rip his filthy mouth open. This score, we won't just settle. We're ending him.
Miss Scarlett, please don't get so worked up. That kid daring to touch you is a slap in the face to Shadow Hill Outpost. It's like he's messing with what us old brothers hold most dear.
Uncle Victor, I didn't lose. He cheated.
I know. I've seen them. Those dozen or so horses you brought back are all Grey Wolf regular army steeds, and the black horse he rode today is also a fine steed. To get his hands on so many Grey Wolf steeds, this kid is definitely not an ordinary soldier. When he fought you, he wasn't using his full strength at all. He was playing cat and mouse.
Who cares about his horse? With one swing of my club, I'll smash them both flat.
All you know is brute force. His skills are unfathomable. Going after him is a suicide mission. If anything happens to you, when we go to the afterlife, how am I supposed to face the old boss? Miss Scarlett.
We don't know his background, but since he declared he's coming back tomorrow, he clearly has zero respect for us. This insult, we can't just swallow. If we do, Shadow Hill Outpost will lose all respect in the underworld, and us old bones would be too ashamed to face the old boss in the grave.
Uncle Victor is right. This feud is set in stone. Uncle Victor, Strong Caldwell.
Here.
This mountain path, we've fortified it for years. It's time to show what we've got. Uncle Victor, go and reset the traps on the path. Make them unpredictable. Use all your best tricks. Even if a fly gets in, I want its wings clipped.
Don't worry. I'll oversee it myself. We haven't used the 9-ring trap in ages. Perfect time to test it on these guys. I guarantee with every step they take, they'll pay in blood.
Strong Caldwell.
Here!
Take some men and dig traps at the gate and path. Tripwires, horse pits, bamboo spikes. Even if you have to tear up the ground, fill it up.
You got it! I'll go right now. I'll also dig some cesspits to soak the bamboo spikes in. If the spikes don't kill him, the filth surely will.
Charles Reed, I don't care who you think you are. If you dare show up tomorrow, I'll make sure you learn that Shadow Hill Outpost isn't a place you can just enter and leave as you please.
Captain, earlier, I saw that girl in red turning green, but up on the outpost wall, there seemed to be 2 leaders, especially that one holding the giant club, Big Black. I actually saw him throw his leg over the wall, ready to jump down and fight us. But then this other guy, a skinny middle-aged man, held him back tight.
Yeah, Captain. That big guy looked anxious as hell. From the looks of it, he's probably that woman's lover, right? You laid your hands on his precious girl.
If Big Black was her lover, back on the horse, when I held her close, she wouldn't have stiffened like a board. Just one touch and she panicked, couldn't even hold her blade. That girl is clearly just an untouched innocent.
Captain, you're really into that girl, huh? Those moves you pulled earlier, that little grab and grope, was quite a show if you ask me. A wild Mustang like her is the best kind of ride.
Cut the crap. If she's fiery, she needs a man. If she's wild, she needs taming. Once I break this fiery mare and make her submit, all of Shadow Hill Outpost will naturally be mine. All right, get some sleep. Hold on, Tiger.
What is it, Captain?
I need you to do something. Get on a horse and ride back to the watchtower tonight. See Sam Woods and the guys. Take the butchered horse meat. Pack as much as you can carry. Bring at least half a carcass. Huh?
Why do we need so much meat?
Tomorrow we'll pay them a visit. We'll treat the Shadow Hill boys to a proper feast.
Captain, you want to treat them to meat? Those bandits stole our horses, and you still want to feed them?
I am. Not only that, I'll make sure they never forget the taste. Feed a man, and he's in your debt. Once they get a taste of it, the gates of Shadow Hill will open right up. Boss, you think he'll actually show up? Just last night, the firewood we burned and the boiling oil we wasted. Converted to silver, that's at least 50 taels. If he's bluffing and doesn't show, we're going to take a massive loss on this.
He'll show up. He's got the eyes of a wolf. Once he locks onto his prey, he never lets go.
Let him come! I stayed up all night digging 18 horse traps, and in the cesspit, I soaked 300 bamboo spikes. If he dares to show up, I'll turn him and his horse into a pincushion.
Shut up. All you think about is killing. If we can avoid bloodshed and just scare him off, that would be for the best.
They're here!
Tiger, start the fire here.
You got it!
Great spot you picked, Captain. It's just outside of their bow range.
Boss, that smells so good! What kind of meat is that? How does it smell so good?
Hey boys up there, have you had your breakfast? In this freezing cold, eating the wind on that wall. Can't feel too good, huh? I'm a straight shooter. I don't play games. Like I said yesterday, I'm here to pick someone up. This slab of meat I got yesterday after I wiped out 100 Grey Wolf riders. I cut it right off their warhorses. This is premium warhorse meat. Very nutritious.
Grey Wolf riders? He wiped out 100 Grey Wolf riders? He's bluffing. Just the 3 of them?
Miss Scarlet, he's not lying. The ones we seized yesterday, those dozen horses. Underneath their saddles, they all bear the brand of the Grey Wolf Cavalry. They are Grey Wolf army steeds. Normally, those Grey Wolf riders value them more than their own lives. If they didn't wipe out every single rider on them, how could just 3 men manage to bring back so many horses completely unscathed? This slab of meat is probably from the horses that died in battle. Wiping out the Grey Wolf elite. This kid is truly a force to be reckoned with. Every debt has its debtor. I'm here today just for your boss alone, Boss Linwood. Yesterday when you were in my arms, you were so soft. Why are you so tough today? Is this big show and all these traps meant to keep me out or to stop yourself from falling for me?
Shut up.
Boss, we can't let this go. I'll rip his mouth off.
Stand down. He's just baiting you. You're no match for him.
Uncle Victor, do you have a plan? We can't let him humiliate us like this.
Boss Linwood, I know you're someone who values your pride. I'm not here to pick a fight. How about this? Let's make a bet. I've got half a carcass here, for all your men to enjoy a real meal. You open the gates and let me in. If I can't win your brothers over completely, then my head is yours to kick around like a ball. But if I win them over, this outpost is mine, and so are you. What do you say? Dare to take the bet?
Trying to get something for nothing? Charles Reed, you're underestimating Shadow Hill Outpost. What do you take us for? Wild dogs that wag their tails for a meat bone? If I sell your dozen horses, you think I'll lack meat? Want to come in? Fine. This mountain path is the gate to Shadow Hill. If you have the skills to walk up from here and stand before me, I'll respect you as a real man and open the gates. But if you don't have what it takes, then leave your life right here as a sacrifice to my traps.
Charles Reed, with just empty words and half a carcass, you want to take Shadow Hill Outpost? You're way too naive. On this mountain path, I've set up a 9-ring maze, 36 traps, seen and unseen. If you truly have the skill to crush the Grey Wolf elite riders, these little traps will be a piece of cake. If you can't even get past this, then this half carcass we'll just have to take from your corpse.
Yeah! Think you can be our boss? Keep dreaming!
That's our boss.
Let him try! He's a dead man if he fails!
Captain, that lady isn't buying it. That road looks totally off. It must be full of traps. Should we?
All right. Boss Linwood, since you want to test me, I'll show you how it's done. Tiger, Julian.
Sir!
Keep the meat roasting. Keep the fire going. Wait for me to bring the boss down here, and we'll eat together.
Captain, your sword! You forgot your sword!
For this rotten wood, I don't need a sword. This is enough. This kid, is he really not afraid to die, or is he actually that good?
Is this kid out of his mind?
He's not crazy. He's arrogant. He doesn't even take our traps seriously. Boss Linwood, watch closely. Today, I'll show you what a real run looks like.
Charles Reed, just what kind of madman are you?
Digging pits, setting traps, Boss Linwood. I was kind enough to bring you meat, and you give me such a deadly path. These little tricks, to stop me. Aren't you underestimating your future boss? This path is called Devil's Bend. 18 bends, 36 obstacles. Whether you can make it up here depends on your luck. Catchy name. Too bad. These are just rabbit-catching tricks. Go. Pretty ruthless.
Damn! Does this kid have X-ray vision or something? The plum pit trap is so deep! How'd he know it was hollow?
Locating by sound. When he struck the ground, he was listening for echoes. Whether it's solid or hollow, the sound differs. He's a pro.
This tripwire is set way too high. It'd only trip a blind man. The spring on those arrows is too tight. I can hear exactly where they'll hit. Boss, your trapcraft needs some work.
How arrogant. Release the rolling trap.
Let's see where you run to now!
You are dead!
Heave!
Boss Linwood, you play pretty dirty. Logs this huge, sent right down. If I actually ended up pulling my back, you'd regret it.
What? That actually worked? Is that stick made of iron or what?
One look. Just one look. A fraction faster is suicide. A fraction slower is fatal. Yet he perfectly timed it at the most critical moment. He is a true master.
Got any other tricks? Bring them all on. The mechanisms are rusted. Way too slow. Couldn't even catch my stick.
Boss! He made it up!
Boss Linwood, I made it up. What? I'm right at your doorstep. Aren't you going to open up? Are you going back on your word?
Open the gate.
Boss!
I said, open the gate.
Boss! We can't open it! Why play by the rules with a rogue? We should just riddle him with arrows and be done with it.
He is right! Boss, let's shoot! While he is on the drawbridge, out in the open, we can shoot him dead!
Open the gates.
Boss!
I said, open the gates. A bet is a bet. Shadow Hill may be an outlaw camp, but we're not spineless cowards. A loss is a loss. If we shoot him now, I would never respect myself again. Charles Reed, the horses we took yesterday are right out back. You won the bet. Take your horses and go.
Nice blade. You might be skinny, but this edge, you must sharpen it daily. Boss Linwood, the horses can wait. If I just wanted the horses, I wouldn't have risked my neck braving your devil's bend. Earlier outside, I might have been out of line. But now that I'm inside, I have some honest words, and I want to be straight with you. I want to ask all of you brothers here. This world is in chaos. The court is corrupt, traitors hold the power, and the Grey Wolf Riders raid us every single year. They treat us Albionites like sheep for the slaughter. I can see you aren't just cowards who prey on the weak. Normal bandits couldn't set up that trap.
This kid's got a sharp eye. He saw right through to Shadow Hill's true nature.
Since you're all so skilled, you must have been wronged. But is this the life you really want? I'm a soldier, a simple man. I don't know big words. I just know that the Grey Wolf ride our horses, sleep with our women, and eat our meat, while you, a bunch of real men, are just hiding up here.
Doesn't that piss you off? What else can we do? The government gives us no way out. Going down means death.
That's why I'm here. Although I, Charles Reed, am just a captain right now, the blade in my hand only kills Grey Wolves. The meat on my horse was taken back from those savages. Follow me. I can't promise you a feast at every meal, but I can guarantee the blades in your hands will only strike the invaders. Strike our foes. I will give you a legitimate status. So when you walk out there, you won't have to hang your heads. You can hold your heads high and say, I am a hero who kills savages, not a petty thief.
Listen here, Reed. Stop feeding our brothers your sweet talk. I'm a simple man. I don't get your fancy words. All I know is, we built Shadow Hill Outpost brick by brick. Why should you just flap your lips and take us all over? Want to be our boss? Fine. Breaking traps ain't a real skill. All talk and no action, that's women's work. In the outlaw world, the biggest fist rules.
He's right. Talk is cheap. I also know that for you all to trust me with your lives, mere words aren't enough. So let's play by the outlaw rules.
Charles Reed, the path you offer is quite tempting. But my Shadow Hill outpost has 180 lives. I can't gamble with them. If you want to recruit us, you must pass 3 trials.
What 3 trials?
Trial 1, combat. We live by the sword. If our leader can't fight, the men won't follow. You have to beat Boss Caldwell's staff. Trial 2, strategy. Shadow Hill Outpost has survived, thanks to Uncle Victor's planning. If you only have brute strength, you can't lead the crew. You must outsmart Uncle Victor in strategy. Trial 3 will be decided by me. Pass the first 2, then we'll talk.
Okay.
Listen, Reed, you threw your sword away. Don't say I'm bullying you. The weapon rack is over there. Take your pick. This staff of mine weighs over 130 pounds. One touch and you're dead. One scrape and you're hurt. You better pick a good weapon.
Indeed, a pure brute force style.
What are you doing?
Just borrowing these. Nice blades. They really are nice. Warmed by a beauty's touch. They aren't even cold. You. Buddy, after you.
All right, spoken like a man. Watch out. This staff of mine shows no mercy.
My turn. Good fight.
I don't accept this! Again!
Enough. The first test, you passed. You passed.
Thanks, boss.
Uncle Victor, the second test.
No need to test him. Anyone who can see through the 9-bend array at a glance, subdue Caldwell in 3 moves, and speak those words from earlier, must be a great strategist. As for this test, he passes.
The third test. For the third test, there's no need. In combat, you beat strong Caldwell. In strategy, you won over Uncle Victor. I may just be a woman, but I know my own limits. Shadow Hill Outpost. I've led it for 3 years, only keeping us hiding here to survive. In your hands, our brothers might actually find a real way to live.
Since you approve, boss, shouldn't you call me?
Not so fast. If you want this seat, if you want the 180 brothers here to die for you, you still have to promise me one thing. If you take on this burden, from now on, all of Shadow Hill Outpost will follow your command. Tell me. You asked earlier why people like us with all our skills would become outlaws. Actually, many of us were from the Wayguard Escort Agency. 3 years ago, we took on a secret escort mission, but we were ambushed on the way. Over 300 of our guards suffered heavy casualties. Almost everyone was wiped out. We had no choice but to retreat. Fighting to the end, my father took dozens of hits to cover our escape. It was Uncle Victor, strong Caldwell, and dozens of our old brothers who risked their lives to fight their way out and protect me. But after running for days, we returned to the agency, only to find it in ruins. Our home was gone. A fire burned it all to the ground. The women and children left behind, not a single one survived. Overnight, Wayguard Escort Agency was wiped out. The world is so big, yet there was no place for us. We were forced into a corner, so we came to Shadow Hill, becoming nameless ghosts. For the past 3 years, we've barely survived. Not just to stay alive, but to find the true culprits. For my father, for the Wayguard Escort Agency, to avenge the 400 souls we lost. To this day, we still don't know who our enemy is. All we know is that night, the attackers were masked experts, and their moves weren't from the martial world. Charles, I need you to make a promise. As long as you can help us find the true culprits and avenge the Wayguard escort agency, this Shadow Hill outpost will be yours.
Not from the martial world. Deal, whoever they are. Once we find out, I'll chop their heads off for you.
You think it through. Those who wiped out Wayguard escort agency must be very powerful.
So what? When Charles Reed wants something done, I'll slay gods if they stand in my way, and Buddhas if they block my path. A few cowardly rats hiding in the dark are nothing to me.
All right, since you agreed to it, from now on, Shadow Hill is yours.
Hold on, boss. Oh, wait, Miss Scarlet. Earlier you said, as long as I avenge you, Shadow Hill Outpost is mine. What about you? I never do business at a loss, taking on such a huge burden on my own shoulders. If I don't get a little extra sweetness, as the new boss here, wouldn't I be losing out?
I've already sworn an oath. Whoever finds the truth and gets my revenge, I, Scarlet Linwood, will give myself to him, to serve as a slave without complaints. All right.
You said it yourself. Deputy boss, you be the witness. Just in case I actually get your revenge, I don't want the boss to back out.
As you command.
Tiger Alden, Julian Shaw, is the meat ready? Bring it in.
Trey, go lead the way. Don't let the boys stumble into the traps.
Captain, give it to Boss Linwood.
Oh, wait.
Bring it to Miss Scarlet first. And the rest, distribute it to all the brothers.
Since you're calling me boss now, I'll lay it out straight. As long as I have a bite to eat, you guys won't go hungry. Eat up. Somebody, go. Bring out the last 3 barrels of wine.
Boss, this meat is great!
I heard the Grey Wolf Riders mustered 5,000 cavalry to flatten Shadow Hill Outpost. Have you heard this news?
It's true. This time, the Grey Wolf Riders are dead set on getting serious.
Then has Deputy Boss ever considered a question? Shadow Hill Outpost, at most, has about 180 people, and no gold or silver treasures. If the Grey Wolf Riders wanted revenge, sending a 1,000-man unit to surround the mountain would be enough to make us suffer. Yet they deployed 5,000 elite cavalry. Why use a sledgehammer to crack a nut? For a few bandits claiming the mountain is king, is it worth it for them to make such a big scene?
Why else? Those wolf pups are petty. Our outpost is right here, being an eyesore. We raided their rations before. They're just pissed off.
Boss Caldwell, when wolves hunt, they're always after meat. They'd never bite into a rock and break their teeth. 5,000 elite cavalry. The daily cost of men and horses is enormous. If it were just to vent their anger on our 100-plus people, it's a deal. Not even the dumbest herder would make. For them to invest so heavily, they're scheming. For much more than just our few heads.
Captain Reed, you mean we're not their target at all?
Mr. Penn, you are quite insightful. The other day at the watchtower I was stationed at, we also intercepted a secret letter. Their true target is the fat prize of Yunshire. The main Grey Wolf Legion is going to launch a surprise attack on Yunshire's rear. This perfectly aligns with the intel you've gathered. Shadow Hill Outpost has treacherous terrain, but we have too few troops. We can't possibly stop the Grey Wolf army. 30 miles south is the New Albion borderline. 30 miles north are the endless pastures of the Grey Wolf. Right here, this is the killing choke point. When Grey Wolf scouts ride south to raid, we're their watchers. When they finish looting and try to retreat, we're the roadblock. This time, the Grey Wolf Legion gathered their army, not just to raid the valleys. They want to clear a path to march south on Yunshire. So, we're the thorn in their side. They have to pull.
Then what do we do? We're not gonna fight them.
Of course we fight. Just as I said before, save the men but lose the land. We keep both. Now that we know their target is Yunshire, our original plan is even more solid. If they attack the front, their rear must be wide open. We'll stick to our plan, slip past their lines, and strike at their heart.
Captain Reed, since the strategy is set, please assign our tasks. The lives of these 180 brothers are in your hands.
All right. Scarlet, tell me, how many horses do we have?
Including the dozen we took from you, 48 in total.
2 horses each, for 20 riders. This cavalry unit is the key to our victory. Do you dare to ride to the Grey Wolf lair with me?
Why wouldn't I? I'm just afraid Captain Reed won't be able to keep up.
Ha ha ha! Excellent. These 20 riders will be led by us too. Strong Caldwell, Tiger, Julian, you three come with us. Pick the guys here with the best riding skills.
Rest assured, boss, even if I die, I will carve out a bloody path for you.
Deputy Penn, I'll leave the ambush here to you. You're experienced and know the terrain. Take the remaining 150 men. On both sides of Shadow Hill, set up an ambush in the woods. Remember my words. Only attack the enemy's rear guard as they retreat. Don't touch the vanguard. Our goal is to light a fire in their rear and strike fear in them, not to trade body for body.
Understood. As long as I have breath left in my body, I'll make those Grey Wolf bastards taste the wrath of Shadow Hill.
No time to lose. Let's move out now. Deputy Penn, I leave this to you. Scarlet, let's go. Back to Grim Ravine first. Monty Gale, gather everyone right now.
Charles, and this is?
This is Boss Linwood from Shadow Hill Outpost, our new ally. Listen up. The Grey Wolf army is heading south, tonight. All watchtowers in Grim Ravine will be their targets. With our numbers, we can't hold them. No need to. Don't panic. This time, we won't clash head-on. Right now, take all the grain, meat, weapons, horses, and key supplies. Move them to the back mountain and hide them in a cave. Monty, you and Tiger stay behind. Hide up on the cliff. Watch the Grey Wolf Riders' path. See if they actually come out tonight to clear the watchtowers. Yes, sir.
Don't worry, Captain. Monty and I will watch the Grey Wolves' every single move.
Evelyn. It's fine. Let me go check on Charles, see if he needs anything.
Down to business. That escort mission of yours, what exactly was it?
I don't know.
You don't know? It cost your whole agency just to protect it, and you don't know what it is?
I really don't.
A Buddhist scripture? The secret escort mission your dad took was just a book of scripture?
Sounds crazy to me, too. On the surface, we were escorting 50 carts of yellow paper and 30 carts of sandalwood. That night, when my dad shoved this into my hands, he was covered in blood. He only said one thing. We live with the cargo, and we die with the cargo. This thing is worth more than the Wayguard Escort Agency and the lives of our 400 people combined. I even took this book apart, held it up to the sun, and checked it page by page. I was looking for a treasure map or a secret martial arts manual. Even a letter would have made sense, but there was nothing at all.
No. This thing is absolutely deadly. Maybe the secret isn't in the book. Maybe it's the book itself.
My dad entrusted it to me, so I have to protect it. Unless I die, no one is taking it away.
All right, let's drop it for now. Get some rest. When Monty gets back, we have to head out.
Charles, done talking?
Why aren't you asleep yet?
I couldn't sleep. Mending this cuff so it won't be drafty for you.
Stop sewing. It's bad for your eyes.
Charles.
Yeah?
Just now, Boss Linwood. That book she took out.
You saw it?
Though it was from afar, I recognized it.
It's just a book of scripture. Many people would recognize it.
It's no ordinary scripture. That is, my father's book.
What did you say?
I'm not mistaken. The writing on the cover is my father's handwriting. Also, near the bottom of the spine, there's an ink stain the size of a fingernail. I was being naughty as a kid while grinding ink and accidentally splashed it. I was so scared he'd punish me. Charles, why would my father's book be in Boss Linwood's hands?
Evelyn's father, the former vice minister, was executed and the family exiled. Scarlett's father, the Wayguard chief, took a secret job and his family was killed. These two events, what's the connection? The job Wayguard took. The client was the Goodwins. This book must hide an earth-shattering secret. Keep this completely buried. Except for me, don't tell anyone else, including Scarlett.
I know. I know what's at stake.
Get some rest. I'm here. The sky isn't falling. These two women, their enemies, might be the exact same. And that book, a Buddhist scripture. Since there are no hidden layers and no alterations, where exactly is the secret hidden?
Who's there?
It's me!
What's the situation?
Gone. They're all gone. There were 9 watchtowers in Grim Hollow, except for ours. Tower 7 was empty. The other 8 were completely wiped out. We sneaked over to Tower 5 and Tower 6. The Grey Wolves left no survivors. Whether it was the guards or the weak and elderly inside, they were all.
They're really here! A huge dark mass in the distance. Looks like they covered all the snow. Captain, you were right. They are going to wipe out our entire line and leave it completely clean.
It's good they cleared it out. Only when they clear the way will they feel safe moving forward. And only when they advance will we get the chance to hit them from behind. It's our turn now.
For this moment, I've waited 3 years.
What? Afraid I won't return?
It's windy. Wear this.
Wait for me.
He'll be back.
Ready to strike.
At least 3,000. And that's just the vanguard.
See the supplies? Northeast corner, near the stables, the ones covered with tarps. When Grey Wolf fights, riders stay with horses, and supplies stay with horses. If we burn their supplies, the horses will panic. These 3,000 men will be left freezing in the snow.
How do we get in? The perimeter is crawling with patrols.
This isn't your average oil. It was boiled down from the pitch at the watchtower, mixed with pine resin and sulfur. It ignites on contact. Water won't put it out. I'll take a few men and sneak in from the east. You set fires in the west. We strike simultaneously. They won't be able to handle both.
Your team is too small. Let me go.
I'm a better fighter. Don't argue. Listen to me. Move.
Captain, we're way too close.
Quiet. Get the oil pouches. Pour it on the hay. Keep it quiet.
The horse! It's gonna neigh!
Captain, you even thought of this!
Cut the chatter. Fall back.
Intruders!
We're spotted. Light it!
The wind's too strong! It won't light!
Move.
Boss, it's burning! It's all on fire!
Don't engage. Fall back. We did it. The supplies are all burned.
Move. Back to the outpost. Before dawn, we must cross Black Pine Ridge.
Ha 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 ha! Boss! Setting that fire was so damn satisfying!
That was just the appetizer.
How much of the supplies were burned?
Commander, 70%, completely burned.
70%. We have an army of 3,000 men, with only 30% of our supplies. How are we supposed to fight?
Forgive me, Commander. Albionite spies infiltrated us. Their fire oil was mixed with something. Water couldn't put it out. I've already sent men to hunt them down.
Hunt them down?
What's the point? If they had the guts to come here, they aren't afraid of you chasing them. Shadow Hill Outpost. That Captain Reed. He's quite something.
Commander, should we deploy troops to wipe out Shadow Hill?
Wipe them out? For what? An outpost of 100 men and delay our southern campaign? Do you have any idea how long I've planned for this surprise attack? Pass down the order. Cook meals at the 3rd watch. Break camp at the 5th watch. As for the supplies, once we reach Invincible City, the Albionite granaries will restock us.
Yes, sir!
Captain, will the Grey Wolf Riders chase us?
They won't. Their target is Yunshire, not us.
How can you be so sure?
The Grey Wolf Legion's southern campaign has been planned for at least 6 months. 5,000 elite riders. Their daily consumption is huge. They can't afford delays. With supplies burned, they only have 2 choices. Either retreat or speed up, and before their food runs out, conquer Yunshire to live off the spoils of war. So,
They won't turn back to retaliate?
they won't. But they'll remember this.
So what's our next move?
Back to the outpost. We gather everyone and head north.
North? Isn't that heading straight to the Grey Wolf lair?
Exactly. They marched out in full force. Their lair must be empty. We're going to raid their home base.
You know, you really have some nerve.
If I didn't have nerve, how could I marry you?
Captain Reed is right. With the Grey Wolf main force south, their base must be empty. Their main camp is by Wolfcrest Mountain in Ulanfort. From here, it's a 3-day ride. But there are at least 500 guards left. With our numbers, we can't crack it.
Who said I'm taking on Wolfcrest? Then where are you hitting? Here, the Grey Wolf horse pasture. Red Cliff Valley.
That's where the Grey Wolves breed their war horses. There are over 10,000 prize steeds. The guards might be few, but the terrain is open with no cover. If we go there, we'll be sitting ducks.
So I won't attack head-on. I looted this from that Grey Wolf Centurion. It's a Grey Wolf Legion defense map. Red Cliff Valley is open terrain, but the pasture's core area only has a wooden fence and fewer than 200 guards scattered in 4 directions.
When did you draw this?
During my time at the Watchtower, I had nothing better to do.
Just how much is this guy still hiding?
Even if it's only 200, they are Grey Wolf regulars. With our numbers, if we clash head-on, the outcome is uncertain.
That's why I'm not clashing head-on. I'm using fire. Brothers, last night, we burned the Grey Wolf supplies. Food for a 3,000-strong army, enough to last them a month. We set it all ablaze until there was nothing left. But I know, some of you are cursing me inside. What's the use of burning supplies? The Grey Wolves will still attack Yunshire and still go kill our folks. So, I've decided to take you to the Grey Wolf's lair, Red Cliff Valley, 100 years of tens of thousands of prize steeds, and take them all back.
He's crazy. That's a suicide mission.
The Grey Wolf's lair? With our numbers, we won't even be a snack for them.
Shut up! I know you're scared. I am too. But think about it. Hiding out in these hills, can we hide forever? The Grey Wolves will attack sooner or later. Where will you run then? If you want to live, you gotta be fiercer than the wolves. If you want to eat, you gotta snatch food from the wolf's mouth. I, Charles Reed, give you my word. Whoever follows me to Red Cliff Valley, when we return, gets 1 Grey Wolf prize steed. Make it 2. Kill. What are you doing?
Going with you.
No way. This is a suicide mission, not a walk in the park.
I know. But last time you said once my hands stopped shaking, I could help you. Well, they're not shaking anymore. Plus, I'm good with numbers. The horses and supplies you loot, Someone has to keep track of them. Would you trust anyone else?
Fine. Stay close. Don't fall behind.
Captain Reed, bringing a woman to battle is bad luck. Isn't Boss Linwood a woman too?
Why provoke her?
I didn't. She started it.
Let's move out.
Say, do you think our captain has lost his mind? Giving up a good captain job just to steal Grey Wolf horses?
You don't know squat. The captain is playing a long game.
What long game?
I don't get it either. But with everything he does, don't we always think he's crazy? Only to find out he was right?
True. When he burned the supplies, I thought he was crazy, but he pulled it off. When we hit Shadow Hill, I thought he was crazy, but now he owns the place. As for stealing Grey Wolf horses.
Are you crazy too?
Then why are you following him?
Because I'm more scared of his blade.
How does it look?
Fewer guards than expected. Around 150 of them, scattered in 4 directions. That one in the middle. The big tent must belong to the commander.
What's the plan?
The usual. We split up. You take a team and set fires in the east. I'll do the same in the west. Once the fires start, the horses will panic. The fences won't hold back tens of thousands of horses. The guards will focus all their men on blocking the gaps. When that happens, I'll lead a team in to grab the stallions and mares.
Where are they?
See that raised fence over there? That's where they keep the best stallions and mares. There aren't many, about 200. But each one is a prize the Grey Wolf spent a century breeding.
200? Can we take them all?
2 horses each is enough.
All right. When do we strike?
3 a.m., when they are most tired. Hurry!
So many horses! How do we find the stallions?
Check their ears. The stallions have copper rings. Mares have silver ones. This is the lead horse. If it follows us, the rest will follow. Let's go. Release the horses. Let them all go.
The horses! The horses are loose! Quick, after them!
Keep up. Don't fall behind.
We did it!
Let's move. Before dawn, we must cross Red Cliff Pass.
We're rich! We're rich! We're rich! 200 Grey Wolf prize steeds. We really hit the jackpot.
Don't celebrate just yet. They're still right behind us.
Monty Gale.
Captain, in my whole life, I've never run this far.
Pursuers are here. About 300.
300? We've been running all night. The horses are exhausted. We can't outrun them.
No need to run. We fight right here.
Here? This pass is too open. How do we fight?
See those rocks, Caldwell?
Boss!
Take your men up the cliff. Push down all the rocks you can. Not too many, just enough to block the pass. Then they'll have to dismount and climb.
On it!
Scarlet!
Yes.
Take 20 men. Hide on both sides. Once they dismount and start climbing, shoot them from above.
Got it.
Monty, Tiger, Julian, stay with me in the valley. We'll meet them head on.
Head on again? There's only 3 of us.
Not just 3. We have 200 horses. When they're halfway in, I'll drive the herd at them. A cavalry stampede. Let's see how many of them can survive that.
Trying to ambush me here? Naive. Dismount. Infantry formation. Climb over. Push! Spread out! Spread out! Climb over! Get over the rocks! Horses! The horses are charging! Retreat! Fall back! Captain! 300! That's another 300! Right now we have 500 war horses!
2, 3, 2, 3. At least 150. 150 Grey Wolf soldiers.
Stop counting. Take the horses that can walk. Move out.
You're hurt.
Not my blood.
Don't be so reckless next time. If the herd lost control, you'd be trampled to death.
Are you worried about me?
I'm just worried if you die, no one will help me find my enemies.
Let's go. Over in Yunshir, the battle must have already begun.
$520. About 24 stallions, 176 mares. The rest are fine war horses. Captain, this deal is worth at least 50,000 taels. 50,000.
Deputy boss, you're aiming too low! If we sell them in Yunshir, it'd be at least triple!
Yunshir's at war right now. Horses are worth more than gold. Triple? People would pay 5 times.
So, are we rich?
Rich my foot. These 500 horses, how much forage do they eat daily? With just our outpost grain, they'd eat it all in 3 days. You have to keep them alive first, before you see any silver.
Deputy Penn is right. We got the horses, but the real issue comes next. Forage, stables, manpower. We need all of them. Plus, the Grey Wolf riders won't let this go. With their pasture burned and 500 prize steeds stolen, August Grey Wolf, commander of the Grey Wolf Legion, even if he takes Yunshir, won't swallow this insult. He'll definitely send men for revenge.
What do we do then?
That's why we can't stay here. Right here, Greenhorn Town, 80 miles from Yunshir, surrounded by mountains, it's easy to defend. Plus, it has exactly what we need. Water, pastures, and an abandoned military horse farm.
Captain, you even looked into all this?
War is all about logistics. Without supplies, even the bravest soldiers are as good as dead. Tomorrow morning, everyone breaks camp. Take all the horses and supplies and head south to Greenhorn Town. This is it.
3 gaps in the wall. They need repairs. The well still works, but it needs cleaning. There are 20 usable stables. The rest need reinforcing.
Enough men for that?
180 men, plus the ones from the tower, under 200. Fixing the walls, building stables, digging trenches. It'll take at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks it is. Until then, the boys will have to rough it, set up some temporary sheds.
Got it.
One more thing. Greenhorn Town may be abandoned, but there are still a few folks nearby. Send some men to ask around, see if they have any news.
Are you worried, Captain, that the Grey Wolf riders won't just target Yunshire?
Yunshir is heavily fortified. They won't be taking it down anytime soon. If I were August Grey Wolf, I'd split my forces to raid nearby towns, loot food, people, and supplies.
I'll send someone right away.
Miss? Are we living here from now on?
What? Think it's too shabby?
No, I just think Mr. Reed is amazing. In just over a month, he went from a grunt to captain. He captured us, took the outpost, and even stole Grey Wolf horses.
He's not a captain yet. He got the commission, but the Breakwater Battalion doesn't know.
What's the difference?
Is this all?
We're low on rations. Deputy Penn said we need to save it, at least until the first supplies arrive.
Forget waiting. Tomorrow I'll take some men and scout around Greenhorn Town. We'll see if there's any game.
You just fought a battle. Don't you want to rest?
There's no time for rest. The Grey Wolf aren't resting. Neither can I. Brought it back from Red Cliff Valley. Grey Wolf dried beef. Tougher than ours, but it keeps you full.
Keep it for yourself.
I already ate. You're delicate. Eat more. And for Maggie, too. She's skinny as a rail. Don't want her blowing away in the wind.
I am not skinny.
Oh, right. About that scripture. I think I found a clue.
What clue?
The secret isn't in the text, nor in the ink spots. I suspect the secret is in the binding. I'll take it apart tomorrow and see.
Be careful not to damage it.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.